Hello students, I'm your science teacher and this is the second video of your science chapter physical and chemical change. Let's quickly see what we have learned in the previous video, that is video 1. So we have discussed about reversible and irreversible change with few examples, and we started with the physical change where we have seen certain examples related to physical change. Also now we know the definition and we have learned about the characteristics of the same, that is the physical change. Today we are going to learn about chemical change again with the help of few examples. Also we are going to define it and we are going to see the characteristics related to chemical change. Okay, let's first see the examples of chemical change. Listed below are the examples of chemical change. Okay, so one by one I'm going to discuss the example and why it is considered a chemical change, that too we'll discuss. Okay, the first one is rusting of iron. Now, when iron objects come in contact with air or moisture in the air, it forms a brown powdery substance called as rust. Okay, which is again a chemical change. So yes, rusting of iron is a chemical change. Burning wood. When a wood is burned, it forms a new substance. The internal structure of the wood changes and it gives you a new substance. So again chemical reactions takes place, and here of course it also gives carbon dioxide and all. So chemical reaction takes place and yes, it is a chemical change. Metabolism. The breaking of components to give energy and the making of components required by the cell involves various chemical reactions and is what is your metabolism. So yes, it involves many chemical reactions and of course it is a chemical change. Cooking an egg and baking a cake. So here heat is been provided, hence cooking and baking changes again internal structure. Heating takes place. So a new substance has been formed, very different than the previous one, original one. So yes, cooking, baking is an example of chemical change. Further we have electroplating. It is again a process that uses an electric current to reduce dissolved metal cations so that they form a thin metal coating on another substance or say an electrode. So many chemical reactions again takes place here, hence electroplating is also considered as a chemical change. Rotting banana. Yes, it is a chemical change again, as there is a chemical breakdown of the flesh of the banana. Okay, it reacts with the air and chemical reactions takes place, hence spoiling of food or say rotting of food, you can say, is a chemical change. Further, vinegar and baking soda mixture. Now where here vinegar reacts with baking soda, where a new substance is formed with the liberation of carbon dioxide. Hence chemical reaction again takes place here as we see and is a chemical change. Fireworks. Explosion of crackers and all is a chemical change again, which produces heat, light and sound energy. For the chemical battery, yes, it contains chemicals which get used up to give electrical energy. Hence in chemical batteries there are chemical reactions taking place, so can be considered as chemical change. So these are all the examples of chemical changes. Based on the examples, what we understood is when a new substance has been formed, then it is a chemical change. Okay, so here is the definition for chemical change. a change in which one or more new substances with entirely different chemical composition and properties from the original substance are formed is called a chemical change. So students, remember that in chemical change, a new substance is being formed where it has a different chemical composition and property from the original substance. Okay, now we know the examples of chemical change. Also, we know the definition of chemical change, that is, a new substance has been formed and the substance is entirely different than its original substance in terms of its properties, chemical properties, you can say. Okay, now children, this chemical changes are always accompanied by a chemical reaction. So a chemical reaction takes place when there is a chemical change. Okay, so it is actually a process. So what is chemical reaction is the process by which one or more substances transform into new substances having entirely different properties from the original substance. Okay, now when it's change, we have seen that it is a change in which one or more substance transform into a new substance having entirely different property. And when I'm defining chemical reaction, what I'm saying is it is the process by which one or more substance get converted or is transformed into a new substance having different properties, that is having different chemical properties. Okay, so both are related. Only the thing is, when it's chemical change, it is a change. When we are talking about chemical reaction, we say that it is a process. Okay, now as I told you, a chemical change is accompanied by a chemical reaction. Okay, now what is this chemical reaction? What it has actually? What is being involved in it? So in a chemical reaction, there are substances which react with each other, and these substances are called as reactants. Okay, and whatever new substance has been formed after the reaction of the substance, that is the reactant, is called as the product. So here I have mentioned the definitions again. The substance which react with each other to form new substance are called reactant, and the new substance formed after chemical change is called as product or are called as products. Okay, I'll just give you the example so that you will clearly understand what is chemical reaction, what are reactant and what are the products. Okay, this is an example of the chemical reaction here. You can see formation of water. Now if you see the reaction, hydrogen combines or reacts with oxygen to give water. Now here, hydrogen and oxygen, these are the two substances reacting with each other. So they are called as reactant. Okay, and due to their reaction, that is due to the reaction of hydrogen and oxygen, a new substance has been formed, that is water is a product here. I hope it is clear now. It's hydrogen and oxygen combining with each other. So as they are reacting with each other, they are called the reactant, and due to their reaction, a new substance has been formed, that is water, which is a product. So this is what is a chemical reaction which takes place when water is being formed. In detail, if you see, two molecules of hydrogen reacts with one molecule of oxygen to give two molecules of water. That is what we can say. Okay. Okay, what we have learned today is about chemical change, where we have seen examples and the definition, of course. Further, we have seen that every chemical change is accompanied by chemical reaction. So we know now what is chemical reaction. Okay, and also we have seen the terms in chemical reactions like reactant and product. So what is reactant? The substance which react with each other to form new substances are called reactant, and this new substance formed after a chemical change is what is your product. Okay, in the next video we'll be studying about we'll be studying more about chemical reaction and how it has been written using symbols and all that we'll learn. Okay, thank you.